Welcome back to the Lindgren podcast. I'm Evan.
I'm Aiden.
And I'm Sam.
We got a lot to talk about considering it's been a month and a half. But first and foremost,
So we're gonna try and post a little bit more often. I know we haven't had a video since like 7 months ago.
it's been a while.
year
So
ago.
we'll try and get on that a little bit more. Not quite once a week, but maybe like a bi-monthly thing. But just trying to be more consistent.
Yeah, just we won't post like he said once a week because we have more stuff going on than last year. It'll be a bit harder. We try and meet whenever we can. So the consistency is going to probably drop a little bit, but we will try and do it more than we have been this season because we haven't been doing it all this season. Anyway, okay, that's pretty good. Anyways, team of the week or not week, team of the year so far is they have the most points by 5. We'll get to that eventually. Anyways, Colorado Avalanche. It's not particularly close. And player of the year so far is
McKinnon.
it is indeed Nathan McKinnon. So anyways,
He's cooking up in points. He's got 7 more than the previous.
Yeah, he is 49. McDavid's second with 42. Anyways, Avalanche are first in goals per game by 0.5. First in goals allowed per game by 0.5. Have the most points in the league by 5. Have like 25 more goals in terms of goal differential than the next highest, which is Dallas. They only have 2 losses in regulation. Only 1 loss by more than 1 goal the entire season. If after like 30-something games, like 30 games or whatever. Basically, they're really, really good.
They're doing really well.
Yeah.
I agree.
So they're definitely the easy Stanley Cup favorite at the moment. One would have to imagine.
They've slid in my finals.
I think they slid in like almost everybody's finals.
Yeah.
I really think the only team that can compete with them is Dallas. And that's about it. Anyways, let's talk about our teams. How they've been doing. You want to start, Aiden?
The Rangers are very good. They even won a Stanley Cup.
They did indeed win the Stanley Cup earlier this year.
Congratulations. They won every Stanley Cup.
Yep.
Leafs. So at the start of the year, it was looking a little bit rough, but
Still
now,
not great.
yeah, still not great. But like, you can't expect them to just like become the greatest team in the league overnight. Because I mean, you can because they are the greatest team in the league.
Not the Caps.
We'll get to that.
They've definitely been improving. I'm impressed with their goaltending this year as well as last year. They have pretty good goaltending.
Still lies.
Yeah, their entire goaltending lineup is pretty good, and overall, just they're improving, which is what I'm looking
I think
for.
they're getting used to life without Mitch Marner.
Yeah.
So they're trying to fill that void a little bit, but they'll get there. They will. I know they're out of a playoff spot, but they will get there.
Mm-hmm.
Capitals. We're starting off rough, but we've improved a lot. Logan Thompson is incredible, like genuinely potentially the best goalie in the league. At the moment, he is like a 9.2 save percentage, which is really, really good. Show with the Vezina. Overall, I'm very happy. Tom Wilson's looking really good. Almost everybody is. Chikrin especially. We're first in the conference, though I don't know. We'll keep that. How about to delve some injuries? Pierre-Luc Dubois can be out for a while. Ryan Leonard just got injured. He'll be out for a while. Overall, though, I'm very satisfied with what the Capitals have done. It's not we struggled at first, but we've kind of gotten back into form. We're on a 7-game point streak, and I don't have much to complain about. I just don't. So yeah. Anyways, the past 3 first overall picks, and even the past 4, but specifically the past 3 first overall picks have been doing really, really well. Do you want to talk about that, Sam?
Whoa. Okay. Well, first we can start off with Connor Bedard.
Oldest of the 3.
Yeah, he's the oldest. Although,
I think. Or at least the least recent pick.
He's been in the NHL for the longest. At least. Honestly, his rookie year, first year in the NHL, he was honestly overrated. And I feel like still, sometimes he gets a little bit of glaze from people everywhere just because he's so young. But I think sometimes he does deserve that because he's been doing really well. Fourth in points. On a not so great team. They're better than last year, but still
Spencer Knight's really good.
They're the Chicago Blackhawks. You're not gonna expect much out of them. Overall, been doing really good. I'm impressed.
Now, he might be fourth in the league in points, but guess who's number 3? The next year's first overall pick, Macklin Celebrini for the San Jose Sharks. The Sharks have been impressing me. He's 26 assists, 14 goals. Actually, I think 27 because he just got an assist like 10 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
As we were recording, he got an assist. But the Sharks overall been doing really well. They have a lot of the young talent, like Will Smith, and him, and other guys. I can't remember their names, but other people. And the Sharks are, seem to be developing. Celebrini especially. He was, like he said with Bedard, also kind of overrated going into last season. But people were, maybe slightly glazing him. Though again, he's on the Sharks. I don't have to say more. He's on the Sharks. Don't worry about that. But he's really coming to his own. He's been doing really well. And he's now third in the league in points. So he's becoming an elite player like he's expected to be with Bedard. And then Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. Do you want me to take this?
Yeah.
Okay. Matthew Schaefer. Despite being a defenseman, he may not be first in rookies, but he's very close to being first in points in rookies. I don't actually remember. But he's doing really well. He's going to get like 60-something points. And for a defenseman, as a rookie, that's really good. The Islanders are going to... That's really good for the Islanders. They traded away their best defenseman, Noah Dobson. Now you just get him, who seems to be about as good, if not going to be better than him. So you got, a team that traded away arguably the best player, and you got a probably better player, or at least one that's going to be better eventually. And they're doing well. I don't remember exactly where they are, but they're like third in the Metro right now. They're in a playoff spot. Well, they keep it as iffy, but Schaefer's a large reason for their success. Anyways, Stanley Cup predictions. We're going to make them. Will you like to start, Aiden? Who's going to make the Stanley Cup and who's going to win the Stanley Cup?
Obvious, the Rangers.
The Rangers.
Only the Rangers.
In 4 games, obviously.
Okay, yeah. In 1 game.
1 game.
I'm going to go with the Colorado Avalanche in 6 over. I'm going to go with New Jersey Devils. Obviously, Colorado Avalanche, they've been doing really well this season. It's hard to imagine them not going anywhere. Previously, they haven't really been in the top spot for me. They've been close.
But just outside, yeah.
But just around that edge. But now they've been really improving. They've got a ton of talent. I mean, they've always had talent. Just now, something
it's really
changed.
Coming together.
It's really, they're putting themselves together. And I feel like New Jersey Devils, they can compete with them to a certain degree. But overall, I think that the Colorado Avalanche just have that extra edge.
Why New Jersey out of the East?
Why New Jersey?
Yeah, why them?
I feel like it's just the only team that has really shown that they could compete with the Avalanche. I mean, the Stars were kind of close, but
they're also in the Western Conference. They can't make both of them, and the Avs can't make it. Yeah. For me, I'm gonna go with the hot take and say the Avalanche are gonna win 5. It's not over the Capitals. Now, I don't think the Capitals are that great, but I'm saying this because this seems like a weaker Eastern Conference this year because the Leafs have fallen off. The Panthers are playing really badly, and they'll get better, I think, but they're still not doing as well. And they also just won 2 cups in a row. They're gonna regress. Capitals are kind of coming to form. Ryan, all the players, and then we're gonna get blown out by the Avalanche because they're just better. Realistically, what I think is gonna happen is the Stars and Avs are gonna. Oh, no, they won't. They'll play each other in the second round because that's not how the seeding works. Whatever. The Avalanche Stars series, probably in the second round, wherever it may be, is going to be the de facto Stanley Cup final. I think they are head and shoulders just above everybody else. I think the only team that compete with them is Carolina, but Carolina can't make it past the conference finals to save their life. So it doesn't actually matter. So, yeah, I think it's the Stars Avalanche series that's probably going to happen at some point in the playoffs. It's going to be, in essence, the Stanley Cup Finals. So Avalanche in 5 over Washington, who makes it out of the East in like 7 over New Jersey or something like that. It's going to be a very close Eastern Conference, mostly because none of the teams are that good. But yeah. Okay. Any closing thoughts, Aiden and Sam? No? Okay, well, thank you for watching. Tell us your thoughts. Who do you think is going to win the Cup? Or more specifically, if you don't think it's the Avalanche, explain why. Because that's a kind of an insane thing to say.
The Avalanche.
That's a mildly insane thing to say, especially if it's not Dallas as a second choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about who you think's playing well, what you want us to talk about, or whatever.
It's our year, guys. It's our year.
Hmm?
It's our year. It's the Leafs' year. Trust me.
It's not. You
No.
you said it in the past
I gave up on the Leafs 3 months ago. All right.
before the season started.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. What do you have to say, Aiden? Is there something to read?
I don't know.
Good afternoon. Good evening.